Hey there, I'm Cornelius. Pleased to meet you. Hi Cornelius, I'm Jay. What are you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. There is a lot of that around here, yeah? Sure is, and let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? But you can do just about anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cobs, you name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right. I don't believe in destiny, but that's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? I was afraid this was gonna be some sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I'd have to explain it. Nope, in fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? Oh, we don't talk about Billy, but we don't talk about Billy. Huh, okay. Let's ask about hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. Are they all... Hey, they are all corn related, yes. He writes them down on a corn husk for you. Hobo code knowledge increased. Let's ask about something else. Let's tell him about the hobo camp. You know, there's a big hobo camp setting up near Ocean City. They've got a nice community going. It would be better than this cornfield for sure. Thanks, but I like it here. Look at all this corn. Nah, I feel pretty good about my situation. Let's convince him. Oh, we need 7 mysticality. Never mind. Okay. I think we can get that. We have only 6 mysticality? Let's eat something mystical then. Okay, what do we have that increases mysticality? HP, coffee cake, gator cheese, bloodle, muscle by 1, baklava, fish sandwich, samosa style. We could do that. Ultra condensed soup, mysticality by 1 and magical weapon attacks by 2. Fairy cake is pretty good. Immune's poison, magical weapon attacks, HP, moxie, magical weapon attacks, physical armor, glow nut, mysticality by 1. Oh, more AP regen. I think that's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, let's eat that. The glow nut. You eat the donut using tongs because you don't want to get any of the radiation on your hands. Safety first. Wonderful. And now I'm telling you, go to the camp. I get your reluctance to leave all this corn behind, but the other hobos at the camp could really benefit from it too. It's not like I can just carry it all with me. Well, I know some magic. I could probably set up a small specific use portal for you. You mean a cornhole? A cornhole, yeah. Well, heck, let's do it. You magic up a cornhole in the nearby field and Cornelius packs a few ears into a bindle for the road. 15 XP. You could probably squeeze through the corn here. Oh, go further in, okay. Somebody must have thrown this fridge away because it was upside down. Let's see what's wrong with it. Ah, see, there's your problem. It's got too many coils in there. And there's a refrigerator coil. A mana charged refrigerator coil. If you can't figure out anything useful to do with it, you could just sell it. Okay. These appliances range in quality from broken to trashed. Whatever this thing is, it's a cold one of those things. Old wash tub, still full of soapy water, that's fish. What do we have in there? Handful of soapy water. Wonderful. This radio appears to be missing a fuse and also a place to plug it in, but we're going to ignore that for now. Let's fix it. There we go, the radio is working now, but for some reason you can't find any stations to tune it to. Okay. A broken popcorn machine, in case you want any broken popcorn. Okay. That's for some cooking. I don't really need to do that. Let's squeeze in further. Oh, the maze. A glum-looking little girl stands here listlessly pulling the petals of a cornflower. Let's talk to her. Hello there. What's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Cecilia. That's a really pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Well, that's fine too. What are you doing in this cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? I got in a fight with my little brother Billy. I don't remember what we were fighting about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. Huh. Do you like it here? I don't know. I've been here so long, I don't even really remember how long. Everything here is just... She gestures around listlessly. It's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would that even mean? Wow, you're way too young for this level of ennui. I don't know. I never know how to pronounce that word. And you must miss a lot of things from before. I miss the sun. It's always so grey and cloudy here. It never even turns into nighttime. At first it was fun to not have a bedtime. Now it's just confusing. Anything else? I miss my teddy. I might be too old for him now. I'm not sure how old I am, but I miss him anyways. Do you miss anything else? I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I used to like corn, now it's just corn. Is that all you miss? I miss my cat. He was fluffy and black. He probably still is, I guess. Do you miss anything else? I miss my friends. Mainly I miss my best friend Darla. She was really good at jump rope. I probably missed her birthday. I might have missed a lot of her birthdays. What else do you miss? Sissy shrugs. See you later. I have some... I got a popsicle with me right now. I could give you that. I mean, it's not ice cream, but it's similar in nature, right? Might scratch the same itch. Okay. The maze is impassable in that direction. Okay. Oh! Huh, the crows in this place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. Let's approach the scarecrow. It isn't any less freakish up close. Let's fight it then. Ooh, 66. You're gonna... Oh my goodness, you're gonna do 21 physical damage and cause 13 bleeding. Wow. That is a lot. How much HP do I have? 31. Yeah, so we just die from that. That's crazy, okay. Let's just cook him, I guess. More. More. How much does that do now? It's 31 and will cause 1 on fire. That's not enough. Muscle mysticality and Moxie by 3. Is that still also linked to the defenses now? Stench armor, remove on fire, spooky damage. If we add 5 bleed and 1 fire, we have 6. That's still not enough. Okay, 12 sleaze damage. Sure. And now let's whisk it away. There we go. That thing looked tough. Okay, you won. You'd be a real hero to the crows if any had been around to see it. 21 XP, scarecrow hat. This broad-brimmed straw hat will prevent you from being afraid of anything that approaches you from above. Plus 6 spooky armor. Okay, that's good. We could use that at some point. Severed scarecrow face. Nightmare fuel in a convenient portable form. Factor. Reduces all enemies' stats by 5. Okay, it's an offhand item once per fight. Okay. Excellent. Anything else back here? What do we have here? It's a dentist. A woman in surgical gloves. Gazes lost in the depth of the maze. Let's talk to her. Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah. Do you have an appointment? I don't know. I didn't know I needed one to be in a cornfield. What are you doing out here? Oh, general dentistry, cleanings, implants, etc. I mean, what are you doing in a cornfield? Huh, now that you mention it, I don't really remember. You don't look happy. I don't get to see many patients in this cornfield. You know, I'm worried my wet finger is getting rusty. Your what now? Wet finger? Oh, sorry. That's what we dentists call the finger we poke around in your mouth, because of how it gets wet. Suddenly, I don't feel very well. Do you need some dental work done? Would you mind if I did some? If only for practice? Sure, okay. Okay, picture your mouth as wide as it can go, and then multiply that by 10, and that's what I want. You struggle and strain to accommodate her long, rubber-gloved fingers as they make thorough prodding investigations of your back molars. You've got beautiful teeth. I'm just going to suggest a few changes. There we go, all finished. Aww, badly misaligned teeth. An out-of-practice dentist has scrambled your mouth like a word search. -1 moxie. Ow, do you have a mirror? A what? I'm not happy with my teeth situation. No, and if I'm candid, I know that's not my best work. She revs her drill. Oh, that's gonna reduce my max HP or something, right? Making me bleed out or something. Screw it. No teeth at all. At least we lost that. You won't be sorry. Oof. Does that... Wait. Okay. Never mind what I said a second ago. What? I want my teeth back. I want my teeth back. I appreciate you bearing with me. I don't like to leave a job unfinished. I always say if it were up to me, we wouldn't call it dentistry. Dentistry, we'd call it dentist do. Will you give me one last chance to fix your teeth? Do you mean put new stuff in my mouth where my teeth used to be? Yes, is the answer to the question I think you're asking. Yes, please. Dr. Sarah asks you to say which is about all you can, while your mouth is hanging open. She rummages around for something in her purse. You lost a perk, no teeth at all, and oh, thank goodness. Imagine if I'd just thrown them away. Perfect teeth, +1 moxie. You know, let's say that's enough practice for today. I agree 100%. Wonderful. You still don't seem very happy, Dr. Sarah. I'm just thinking that your average patient is more at ease having treatment in a modern dentical surgery than a labyrinthian cornfield. Yeah, I can say that was a problem for me for sure. I'd like my little patch here to feel like more of a dentist's office, and it's missing something that says dentist. A sign, teeth, chairs, mouthwash. A sign? What? A sign that says dentist? I was speaking more metaphorically, but metaphorically than that. I mean, if you happen to find one, sure, but no. Guess again. Chairs? No, you don't need those for dentistry. God gave us legs for a reason. I'm thinking of something else. Teeth? Teeth, that's it, precisely. We'd all feel comfortable with a lot more teeth around. Would you mind looking out for an anatomical teeth model, or something else like something else that looks like teeth? Besides corn, I have plenty of that. I'll see what I can do. Okay. This maze is too thorny. Okay. Is this is I assume where we came in? this is to the other part. Oh, there's a wire coat hanger. Very good. Very good, very good. The wardrobe stands alone here, like the proverbial cheese. Sadly, it doesn't contain a portal to a magical world of fantasy. I guess you could cut a hole in the back, then at least it would contain a portal to a magical world of corn. What it does contain is an assortment of drab church clothes for a small boy. Nothing in here is your size or denomination. Okay. Creamed corn. Okay. This looks like an ice cream truck, but the label makes it a slightly different claim. Hi there, I'm Ike Breeman, the creamed corn man. That sure doesn't roll off the tongue the way it used to. You're selling creamed corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had ice cream, I would sell you some ice cream. Well, yeah, if I had some ice, I could sell you some ice cream. If I had some ice, I could sell you some ice cream if I had some cream. Okay. Say, you seem like someone who doesn't have an expensive truck to keep an eye on and is free to come and go as they please. If you could do me a favor, I'd appreciate it. Okay. First of all, let's buy some creamed corn. Coming right up, hold out your hand, I'm out of cones. Ike plops a big scoop of creamed corn into the palm of your hand. Sleaze armor pipe by 6, a handful of dairy-free creamed corn. That is corn that's been pulverized until creamy. This is good for both the lactose intolerant and the corn intolerant. Oh my goodness. Thanks. How did you get in here? Last thing I remember is telling a kid I was out of bomb pops. Feels like ages ago. Are you still out of bomb pops? Even more than I was then. Shucks. What's your sale pitch on this cream corn? Well, it's that sweet corn. It's that sweet corn goodness you know and love, but in creamed form. Although, for clarity, I should point out that it doesn't have any cream in it. It's more creamed in the sense of being mashed into a smooth paste. But hey, if you're lactose intolerant, this might just be just the stuff you're looking for. Sure. What kind of favors? I need ice cream and a lot of it, like a barrel of it, plus a part to make my freezer unit work again. What part? I don't know, I'm not a real mechanically minded guy. It's a thingy that makes the insides of the box cold. Yeah, the refrigerator coil, yeah. Let's give him the freezer part. I think this might be the part you're looking for. Hey, yeah, that looks familiar. Thanks, buddy. Give me a second to hammer this in and change my sign. Sure thing. Iced corn. Lovely, that sounds wonderful. What is this? This stalk of evil corn, is this stalk of evil corn the cause of this malevolent maze? Or is it the other way around? Or is it all just a coincidence? Perhaps we'll never know. Oh well, let's spear an ear. You jam the evil corn holder into one of the ears of evil corn, creating one of the most dangerous objects that has ever existed, or at least the most dangerous vegetable. This is the evilest corn you've ever laid butter on. Deals your mysticality +7 in spooky damage. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna think about it. I mean, maybe I'll upgrade that to fit my needs. What do we have here? Ah, there's this guy. I think we saw him. Yeah, we saw him from over there. A serious looking man in a military dress uniform is pacing around this area of the maze. Let's talk to him. XQ 10 hot. Name, rank, and serial number. J flag, fair to middling, and 6. A likely story. How do I know you aren't a spy? A spy for who? Crows? You know damn well who I mean. Those dirty blues. Blues? Are you talking about the Blue Cola Army? You're damn right I am. And I won't stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sir, the Cola Wars ended almost a full decade ago. Oh yes, that's true. Harumph. Excuse me, something about this place makes it easy to forget. At ease then. You may address me as Colonel Benedetto. Oh, Colonel, like a corn kernel. Nice to meet you, Colonel. How are things? By things, I presume you're referring to troop morale. You have troops here? Certainly, the milkman, and the dentist, and the ice cream man, and the little girl. Those people aren't... Yes, I know they aren't soldiers. I know that. Harumph. Okay, how's their morale? Well, right now I'd rate it at a 2 out of 10. Pathetic, frankly. If the Blues attacked us now, we'd be routed for certain. Routed. How did you get here? That information is strictly on a need-to-know basis, soldier. You don't have clearance. Come on, Colonel. This isn't a military operation. No, I suppose not. Nevertheless, I am not at liberty to discuss it. Loose lips sink ships. What ships? Harumph. Well, whatever. Why don't you just leave? You think we haven't tried? This maze twists upon itself and warps the senses in ways that make escape impossible. I don't seem to have any trouble coming and going. How did you get here in the first place? I saw a weird house next to a cornfield and just sort of walked in. Aha, you weren't banished here. Therefore the maze has no motivation to keep you here. Banished? Harumph, I've said too much already. Shucks. What about the hobo? Who, Cornelius? What about him? Well, it sounded like he was banished here, but he didn't seem to have any trouble leaving. Of course not, the man's a hobo. Their freedom of travel is practically a paranormal ability. Wish we'd had a few during the war. They'd have made excellent scouts. Well, if they could be trusted to come back. Weird. What's up with all this weird spiky black corn? We refer to that as maize. Right, yeah, of course you do. Our investigations into this nature have so far proven inconclusive. Do you mean inconclusive? No, I do not. Oh, okay. Let's leave him to his marching. Okay, sure thing, bud. Go ahead, if we... Alright, that's just the maze again. If we go down here... Toys? This box is full of disused, disregarded, and slowly disintegrating toys. Geez, how long have these been here? Let's dive in. There's a whole lot of junk in this trunk. What are you looking for in particular? Teeth for the dentist. After several false alarms, you find some false teeth. The kind with a little wind-up motor for when Grandpa was too tired to chew his food himself. Wind-up chattering teeth. A pair of dentures with an over-tight music box mechanism jammed into them. Give it 20 years or so and these will be all the rage. Okay, that's gross. Now let's get the teddy bear. Sissy's teddy bear. You dig around until you find a teddy bear arm, and then you dig a little deeper to reveal that the arm is attached to an entire bear. Sissy's teddy bear. Teddy bear that in that sweet spot where it's worn out enough to be charming but not worn out enough to be super creepy. Nice. Milk for sale. Okay. A sullen milkman. Hi there, are you a milkman? Dour sigh. Oh. Yeah, Milkman Stan, that's me. How did you end up here? I don't want to talk about it. Why so glum? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. For starters, it's extremely boring here. I don't have anything to read except my sign. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Let me tell you, after a couple of times, the twist at the end really loses its thrill. What? And you know what's even worse than that? I guess not. I'm allergic to corn. If I eat even a single kernel, my face swells up like a frog on a bicycle pump. Oh jeez. Then what have you been eating? Just the leaves and husks. On the bright side, I bet you've got the clean. I bet I've got the cleanest colon in the Tri-County area. And then there's the weather. Can you believe this weather? It seems fine. It never changes. It's just this grey, slightly chilly nothing. Always. I don't understand how the corn even grows here. It never rains. Wouldn't that be worse if it was raining? It would be novel at least. Yeah, I guess that's... And then you have to deal with some cat running around. It got at my bow tie while I was sleeping and totally shredded it. I look like some kind of degenerate. Gee, that's a shame. I can't even try to catch it and eat it because I'm too allergic to cat meat. Oh, and there's a crazy dentist who hangs out on the other side of the cornfield who keeps trying to talk to me about calcium. I tried to tell her, lady, I just sell milk. I don't know anything about the chemical properties of calcium in relation to teeth and bones. She's probably just trying to start a conversation because she's lonely. Yeah, lonely like a fox. I've seen the way she looks at my teeth. Well, and the worst thing, you wanna know what the worst thing is? Sure. I've got corns. Corns. Like the kind you get on your feet. Little painful words of callus. Not only are they painful and annoying, I'm just constantly being taunted by how on the nose it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. I don't meet a lot of new people here, as you can imagine. I don't mention it. Will you sell me some milk? Sure. They don't call me Milkman Stan on account of not selling milk. It's 3,000 milk per barrel. Are you joking? It's the only milk in the Maize. Geographical monopoly. I have smaller quantities available if you're experiencing a cash shortfall at the moment. They're listed on the sign there. That's a lot. I cannot afford the barrel right now. Yeah, I'm missing nearly half of it. Damn. Okay, so how do we... No, that's you. We have to walk over here. What's behind here? The cat. Aw, it ran off. Come on, little kitty. Is it here now, somewhere? Come on, cat. Just want a very large crow. Crows are usually very wary around humans, not because they're high-strung or cowardly, but because they're very intelligent. They're aware of the fact that their bones are thin and hollow, and that humans are much bigger than they are. This crow knows what it means for the tables to be turned. It spreads its wings in an intimidating display and makes a sound like a rusty garage door had a baby with a burst of radio static. Let's make friends with it. I love crows. Well, that's not outside the realm of possibility. Lots of people make friends with crows, primarily by feeding them. This crow lives in a possibly infinite dimension warped cornfield though. And from the looks of him, he's taking full advantage of the situation. So it's probably a non-starter unless you've got something that much better than ordinary corn. Oh, I don't want to fight the crow, but I want to get past. Sorry, crow. What do you want to eat? You slowly back away until the crow decides it doesn't need to pay attention to you anymore. So if I walk through here, I'm just here, and on the other side I would get to this place. Okay. I don't know what's in there at this point. Okay. What would a crow want though? I have absolutely no idea. You know what? I'll just fight it. Sorry, crow. I would really like to be friends, but let's fight it instead. Oh, you're basically a pushover? That's easily manageable. Yeah, and the whisk. Sorry, crow. Aw, poor thing. You won. Let's just hope no other crows saw that, or you'll be Corvid enemy #1 for current and future generations of them. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, they can hold grudges.